El Dizzle, what's up? This vid is directed to you. Uh, the last vid was kind of vague. It was just I'm more or less talking. I'm on a thing now talking to people that claim that they're interested in joining the stick movement. People that look at it, from the outside, that may run up and see and be wondering, what is this? We were real gung ho for a minute, and then things kind of faded away. Stick 187 got sick. Infamous Chris, being in school and pursuing his comedy, or his acting or whatever, and then King James 23, being away at school, away at college or whatever, and I was just looking at, there's still people here on YouTube that there's some that make videos and some that don't, that make comments in support of different things. And I know that there are people that will want to make videos but feel like, what, I'm not very well spoken, I got a lisp, I talk funny, or I stutter, I have an accent, I got speech problems of some sort, or I cuss a lot, I talk crazy to people, just something, different things. And I don't know, it's inspiring. I'm gonna say it's inspiring, but that's the only word I can think of right now. I know there's another word for it. It gives hope. When you see that there are people with different lifestyles. I'm gonna say different lifestyle. If somebody looked at you, if somebody listened to you for a few times, they would say that you were kind of hood. They would say that you were probably a thug. People would say that. I'm not saying that that's what what you have to be, or what you just look like a thug. No, just based on YouTube, the type things that we say, and especially like, say when you get mad at somebody, you start to go off. It's like that. That's when it comes out that people will say, this dude right here, this man real, And when somebody says real, we know that to mean you. Most of the time, that means that you a thug. You gangster, son. I mean, it's like that type of stuff. When people start feeling like that, and then you got the people on the outside looking at that, having looking down on that, saying that you must be uneducated, you must not be well read, you must not have traveled, you must not know anything, you must be a Flavor Flav watching, 50 Cent listening to, that's the funniest thing. I've yet to hear 50 Cent coming out of somebody's car speakers. That's something I've never heard. I'm waiting to hear that. I've never heard that. But I don't know what I'm doing here. Like I said, I'm on YouTube just killing time. I'm watching my kids. I work at night. During the day, I'm here. We do some learning, we do some playing, they do some watching TV shows. And when it's time to watch them TV shows that they like, when they watch their shows, I'm on YouTube. I found this nice little thing online. I was looking at the USA Today. Look, at the paper's backwards, but it's the USA Today. It's an old paper. Somebody asked me, is that an up-to-date paper? Because they know I have the oldest newspaper in the world, and I'll be reading it from 2 months ago. But it'll be an article that I want to see. I'll put it up and forget to read it. Then I'll find it. Well, I just happened to grab this. I don't know why, but it was in my pocket. And so I read it, and it's talking about the Open Courseware Consortium. Now, when the average person hears that, we don't know what the hell that means. Open Courseware has links to more than 150 institutions that offer open courseware. What is this? It's like you can go to college online for free. Now, you can't get your degree, you can't get credit, but they have websites, more than one, that colleges have put the lectures, some of the lectures on video. They put the classwork on video, the reading selections, the required reading, the assignments. You get the syllabus or whatever. This is what you'll be doing. This is the coursework. This is the homework. This is what we did. And you can follow that and be basically going to college. People can be, I can't afford to go to school. This is what I can't get people to understand. School is about the education, not about the paper, not about the degree. Oh, yes, it is. It's about the money. As long as we got that mentality, we will stay behind, because no matter how much money we make, we will never have more money than them. So the fact is, we have to gain knowledge. We have to gain understanding. We have to gain wisdom. We have to gain motivation. We have to have all of these things. Focus and direction. We have to have all of these things together. Otherwise, we will end up losing. And what am I talking about losing? You know what I mean. It's as far as being on any level. If the country doesn't shut down, if things don't just fall apart. I actually hope that we're so wrong. I hope that Bush is gonna that there's not gonna be a terrorist attack, that Bush is not going to declare martial law, that the elections will happen, that we will have a new president, that this president will do a good job, whomever it is, he or she or whatever, will do a good job, and things will get better. The debt will go down. We'll go back to the we'll get away from the Federal Reserve, the fractional reserve lending and banking and all this, and just stop this games with the stock market, and we will start, things will work out financially for everybody. Gas prices will be where we can afford them. We can all live better. We can have a good time. The people that are homeless can start learning and be taught, and the world will wake up. This is what I want to happen. I want things to get better. But and what I'm saying is, if just what we say is wrong and things just continue to go on, well, there are people that want to learn. There's kids that, I'm in high school, I'm thinking about, do I want to go to college? That's who they say this is for. You're thinking about, do I want to go back to school? Well, check out what they're doing in school. You can sit down and watch MIT lectures. You can watch professors at MIT giving lectures on electronics and robotics and what they say, I don't know, it was rocket science or whatever. I don't know what it was called. But I'm sitting there looking at one of them, anything from physics to family finance. I'm like, this is crazy. This is stuff that we don't know about because we don't look at it. And when I say we, I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about just the average Joe Blow that won't sit down and read a newspaper like myself. Yeah, this newspaper is from February 27th. We're in the middle of March. I've had this paper, I don't know how long. I'm not even going to figure up the time on it. I don't even know what today is. March 12th. Almost a month. I've had this paper sitting over to the side. Somehow I got it in my pocket at work. Came home and sat there. I'm finna clean up, throw it away. Let me look and see what this is. I happened to read the website. Who I was talking to in the last few videos, and who I'm talking to now, is people that might think about making videos, might think about talking about something. I feel something, I'm thinking I might want to say something, then start doing it. You go around in the street, start saying something, open your mouth. You might look like a fool for a minute. Get your facts together, get your evidence together, then come with it. Start teaching people, start making decisions in life, start making things happen. If we don't move on this stuff, then whoever wants to be in control is going to be in control. Whoever controls the mind of the youth controls the future. And so my thing is, let's start controlling the mind of the youth. And no, I don't think that you were talking crazy to your kids or nothing. I was saying that even though you hear me go ahead and say some cuss words to those that might try to criticize me, I'm not doing that. My kids may hear that, offhand. They may hear me if I get too loud, which I hope they don't. And they've heard daddy cuss before, and they know that they're not supposed to. Well, that's just hypocritical. Yeah, but that's life. That's how we do. Like you said, my babies know that daddy's that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I don't think people know what that means,